Next query is update query in data manipulation language. Update query is used to modify the existing record in a table. So the query is quite simple. We must type update and then table name and set. After set, we must provide the columns whose values will be changed. So any column, then its new value, another column and new value. And also we must provide a condition for this update query in case we don't provide any conditions, and so that then the whole table, whole column value will be changed. Like we have only 2 columns in that table, so all the values for those 2 columns will be changed according to this query in case we don't use where clause. So it is essential to use where clause to target a particular value in the table. Let's check into the basic info. Now I need to change this Ahmad Gul to Ahmad Ali. So for that purpose I must type basic info and then set. The attribute name is name and the new value would be Ahmad Ali, and after that we will use where to target this value. So I'm using reg for this purpose, where reg equals CS222. With the help of this update query, we will change this Ahmad Gul to Ahmad Ali. This has been changed. Now look into the basic info. It's now Ahmad Ali. Previously it was Ahmad Gul. Remember one thing, that we are using primary key in where clause. Suppose if we don't use this primary key, then we may get error. By default this mode is safe mode, so safe mode don't allow us to use update query with non-primary keys. Like here, suppose I type, let's say I type where name equals for this Amin, so the value of Amin would be changed to Ahmad Ali, but it will not happen because we are in safe mode. So I'm executing it. It's not working. Here we got an error for this. You are using safe update mode and you try to update without a key attribute, a key column. So for that purpose we have some options. The first thing is that we can primarily disable this safe mode. So we must type set SQL save update to 0. So this will change the state of safe update. It will be disabled now. Sorry, we got error. This is updates. Now execute it. It got executed. So now I can change this Amin to, let's say, Amin Ali. Execute it now. It got executed. Previously it was not executing due to safe mode. We can check it in the basic info. Here Amin became Amin Ali. So I can enable this safe mode again by simply typing safe updates equal to 1. So execute it. Now this safe updates has been enabled. We can permanently disable this safe updates by going or clicking the edit in the menu and then preferences and then selecting SQL editor here in the window and then unchecking this save updates. So we have editor preferences, edit here, we have preferences, and here we have SQL editor, and at the bottom we have save updates here, so you can uncheck this option also to disable the save updates. Next is delete statements in DML. So if there is some data and we need to delete a particular data, for that purpose we must use delete queries. The query is quite simple. We have to type delete from, just like we used from with select. So delete from and then table name and where and condition. It is just like a simple select statement. So make sure that you are giving the where condition, otherwise the entire data in the table will be deleted. Now here in the basic info, I need to delete some data. Let's say I want to delete this Ahmed Ali. So here I must type delete from, table name is basic info, and the condition is where registration number equals to CS222. So this value will be deleted. Execute it. Now check the table again. So the value has been deleted. CS001 is not present in the table. Merge statement in DML. If you need to merge data of two tables, actually we bring data from one table to another. So for that purpose we can use merge. Merge is actually the same query of insert as we did in the last example, but here note one thing, that we can use ignore to avoid the duplication. So here we have two tables, transaction table and master table. In master table we have 1 2 3, and in transaction we have 3 4 5. So this 3 is actually repeated, duplicated. So with the help of this ignore, this 3 will be ignored second time. So once we execute this query, we will get a result like this. Now the 3 is not repeating here. Then we have call. Call is used to execute a function, procedure, or any subprogram in the SQL. So we can use it with a stored procedure. Now here inside student we have a stored procedure, new procedure. Actually I created this procedure by right clicking this stored procedure and create new procedure. So inside this procedure we have a single query, that is actually select query, select static from basic info. Now I need to execute this procedure, so I must type here call and its name is new procedure. Executed. This has been executed. Actually the content of this procedure is called with the help of this call keyword. Then we have explain. We can also use describe for this explain keyword. Both are same. So we can use this explain to obtain table structure information, then obtaining execution plan information, and also it can be used for obtaining information with explain analyze. So we have some syntax here for these three. The first one is explain and table name, the second one is explain and a select query, and the third one is explain analyze, and after that select statement. We will check these all now. So here I'm typing explain and table name is basic info. So we got something about basic info. We have the field type, null, key, default values, extra something. So these are the properties of attributes inside basic info. I can also use this explain with a query, a select query. So here I'm typing explain and then select query, so it will give us some results. So here we have type is simple, the table, then partitions, type, and there are some attributes about this explanation. We can also use explain, analyze, and execute it, so we will get a description about this statement. Then the last thing is log table. Log table is usually used in concurrency. If there are multiple users and every user has its own session, so it is possible that a single user may need a table to be logged for him. So in that case, that user will be able to use the table, and the rest of the users in different sessions will get that table as logged. So we have a query like this, log tables, and then table name. We have two parameters, either read or write, so we can apply these. We will study this topic in details in our concurrency topic later. Here I can lock this std info for the user. Actually I am using root now, and the connection is local instance. So for this connection, this std info will be locked. So here I type log tables and std info, and here I write read. So this table will be logged. So this table is now logged. Only this user under local instance MySQL 80 is using this table, and rest of the sessions will not be able to use this table for the reading. We can also type write here. We can lock multiple tables, like we use this query. So here we have log tables, first table, then the mode of log, whether read or write, then second table, and either read or write, and then we can also unlock these tables with the help of this unlock tables query. So this was all about DML, data manipulation language. We studied about DML, the introduction or the basics about DML. Then we practiced and studied about these queries. We checked all the possible queries about all these. So I hope you will also explore different type of queries in DML, and do practice all these in the MySQL Workbench or MySQL Microsoft SQL Server. The topic is over. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.